Recording in progress.
Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Guys, everyone, please check your audio and video settings, please. Super, guys. Other day I was talking about application context container additional features. Yesterday I was talking about additional features of application context container. Okay. Yeah, number one, pre-instantiation of singleton scope Spring Beans. And at the moment IOC container is created, irrespective of whether you are calling ctx.getBean method or not, the objects for singleton scope Spring Beans will be created or not. Support for reading data from properties file. Yes, we are able to read the data from property file by taking the support of placeholders. Support for I18N, internationalization. We can make our application working for different locales. Locale means languages and countries. Locale means language and country. Support for annotation-driven configuration. Support for event handling. Today I'm going to take internationalization feature because we already seen this. Annotation-driven configuration, we already seen this. Event handling and what? Internationalization. These two are left. Okay. Today I'm going to take internationalization concept. Why it is written as I18N boss? I18N, I18 letters N. It's a shortcut for internationalization. Internationalization. I plus 18 letters plus N. I18 letters plus N boss. The process of making our application working for different locales. Locale, it's not spell mistake, correct wording only. Locales is called enabling I18N on the application. Enabling I18N on the application. Right now, boss? Super. Locale, language plus country was. Locale is nothing but language plus country. ENUS, English as it speaks in USA. All these are locales, boss. All these are locales. FR, French as it speaks in France. DED, German as it speaks in Germany. DECA, German as it speaks in Canada. HIIN, Hindi as it speaks in India. TEIN, Telugu as it speaks in India. Telugu as it speaks in India. Right now, boss? Telugu as it speaks in India. Convinced, my dear. Got the clarity, boss? Come on, everyone. Yeah. While enabling I18N on the application, we need to consider following things. Presentation label must be changed according to the chosen locale. I have chosen India, label should come in Hindi. I have chosen Canada, label should come in English. I have chosen USA, label should come in USA. Okay. Date, comma, time format must be changed according to chosen locale. India date format is what? DDMMYY. Okay. US date format is what? MMDDYY. Right now, boss? Number formats must be changed according to chosen locale. Array number formats. In India, commas will be given according to what process? Units, thousands, lakhs, and crore. Crore is the last one. In USA, units, tens, hundreds, thousands, what is that? million, billion, trillion. Accordingly, how to keep the commas. By enabling IIT on the application, we can make our application working for different customers. We can make our application working for different customers, belonging to various countries, speaking different languages. The business volume of the application will be increased. Flipkart is the only English label. Can do business with only those people who knows English. Flipkart with Hindi labels. Flipkart with Telugu presentation labels. Other language presentation label. So can do business with the entire world now, boss. All the customers in the world are not. Google Maps, observe Google Maps. Initially, they used to give only English labels. Now they are giving Telugu label, Hindi labels according to the area where you belong to. According to the area where you belong to, boss. Come on. That's why the scope of utilizing Google Maps is increasing day to day. Super, guys. By enabling A18 on the application, we can make our application working for different customers, belonging to various countries, speaking different languages. The business volume of application can be increased or will be increased. Spring gives built-in support to work with I18 while in context content. Procedure to develop Spring application by enabling I18N. Nothing but only presentation labels I am taking care of. Create multiple property files on one per locale basis. We must take one base property file and multiple locale specific property file. Multiple locale specific property file. Nothing is fixed, guys. app.property. This is the base properties file. app.properties. This is the base property file. If no matching property file is there, this will be taken. Generally contains English labels. Generally contains English labels. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Jyotiranjan, date and time, we have to change explicitly now. We have to write the code for it. Okay. Generally contains English labels. app_fr_fr dot properties for French locale. de_de dot property for German locale. hi_in dot properties for Hindi locale. It is for Hindi locale. Okay, now listen. Generally, base property file contains English labels. All property file must have same keys with different values collected from Google Translate application. A French label, German label, Hindi labels, you can collect from Google Translate, guys. For non-English alphabet languages, we need to place Unicode characters representing the value. Can we write Hindi in English? Can we write Telugu in Hindi? So for that one, Unicode characters are there. Unicode characters are there. Okay, you can see that Unicode characters over here, guys. See this? Wish.message, by.message, keywords. These are the Unicode characters. Unicode characters. Good morning, Unicode character. Okay, Subhuprabhat. Subhuprabhat is equal to Subhuprabhat. Goodbye, see you later. Equal to Fir milenge. Okay, Namaste, Fir milenge. Something will come there. This is the Unicode character, which representing Hindi alphabets. Which represents the Hindi alphabets. Are you getting my point, guys? One more point. The base property file name. The base property file name must present in locale specific properties. In locale specific properties file. In base property file name, the base property file name must present in locale specific property file names. Are you understanding my statement, guys? We don't get Unicode, guys. How you will get? I will tell. Once you copy paste content from Google Translate to Eclipse property file, they will come automatic. Okay. Base property file name must be, this is not general practice, it's a part of this base file. Because when base file name is decided, having base file name, remaining things will be decided, right? app.properties, app_fr_fr dot properties, French labels. German label, app_de_de dot properties. Okay, German label. Here Hindi labels. Here Hindi labels. Okay. Listen, base file name should be there in all locale specific property file name. All should have same keys, different values collected from Google Translator. Different values collected from Google Translate, guys. Okay, you need not to worry about Unicode characters. Once you copy paste the content from what? Google Translate to Eclipse property file, you automatically get those Unicode characters whenever you are dealing with non-English alphabets. Whenever we are dealing with non-English alphabets. Yes, boss. File new Maven project. Say next. Maven -. Maven -archetype quick start. Maven -archetype quick start. Say next. Tell me here, what is there? Artifact ID. IOC pros, what is there? 19. Okay. Application AC container. I18. Application context container I18. com.nt.client is the default package I want. So, as usually, go to pom.xml, guys. Change it to 17. Change it to 17. Okay, add basic jar is sufficient. mvnrepository.com, guys. mvnrepository.com. mvnrepository.com. Spring context support. Spring context support, guys. 6.0.8, guys. Paste. What's happening? Why it is not pasting? Paste. 6.0.8 ready. Perform Maven update, guys. Update project. Update project to okay. Let's take the packages, guys. Without Maven also project can be developed, but it's complex. And moreover, first project we developed without Maven, na boss. Come on, guys. Yeah, without Maven also project can be developed or not. First application we developed like that only, right? Yeah, after practicing too much of Maven, people forgets fundamentals. People forgets the fundamentals. It does not mean without Maven we cannot develop the project. Come on. Okay. MySQL dependencies are moved to other location. From other location you add it. Problem will be solved. Okay. He said he does not know. Na? Maybe he is not so. He is not aware of that point. Okay. CSS. Configuration file. Next package, guys. com.nt.commons. Commons. Okay, fine. No commons. Here I am going to take the properties for it. Here is file, guys. Any location you can take. Any location. There's not a fixed package name. Anywhere you can keep the properties file. Okay. Base properties file. Base file English labels. Wish.message. Good morning. Buy.message. Okay. Buy.message. Tell me, guys, what is that? Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. See you later. File save as app_hi_in dot properties. Now, for what labels, guys? Hindi labels. For what labels, guys? Hindi labels. mvnrepository.com. For what labels, guys? Hindi labels. mvnrepository.com. I think, sorry, not MVN repository. It's a Google Translate, guys. Go to google.com. Go to google.com, guys. Here is my Google Translate, guys. Here is my Google Translate, guys. First, good morning. That is Telugu was. Good morning. Next, goodbye. See you later. See you later. I'm looking for Hindi verse. Hindi. Now copy the things. Copy it. Yeah, when you paste them, guys, when you paste them, automatically Unicode numbers are coming. Automatically Unicode numbers are coming. Do you have any pressure of remembering them explicitly? Do you have any pressure of remembering them explicitly? Say paste. For Hindi local, guys. Done? Okay. Just copy paste. File save as app underscore de underscore de dot properties. De underscore de dot properties. Here is the German, guys. Copy them. Copied. Come to this. Paste it. Okay. Cut it. Paste it. Cut it. Paste it. Cut it. Paste it. Tell me. For what is there, guys? Do you need to copy each message, sir? Yes, we have to copy each message. Tell me, guys, for German labels. For Germany. File save as app underscore fr dot properties. fr underscore fr dot properties. Select French, guys. Yeah, this is French. Copy this, my dear. Come here. Paste. Bonjour. Cut it, guys. Paste it. Bonjour. File save as app underscore te underscore for local people. in dot properties. Telugu as it speaks in. Array, this is still in English, na boss. Tushara. It is still English. French also will be written in English. You don't know that? Okay. Here is what Telugu. Recently, Odia is also added, guys. Okay. Odia is also added recently. Earlier it was not there. 2-3 years back, they have also added Odia. Yeah, see, no, not possible in English, na? That's why Unicode characters. Okay. Cut it, guys. Paste it. Yeah, boss. For Telugu labels. For Telugu labels. Yes, we are ready with multiple property files now, boss. Okay, base file name is there in all properties, same keys, different values. These values can be gathered from what? These values can be gathered from what? Guys, give me 2 minutes.
వచ్చిన తర్వాత డీయాక్టివేట్ చేసేద్దాం ఈ ఫాస్ట్ ట్యాగ్.
Right.
ఫోన్ అక్కడ పెట్టచ్చు.
Okay, guys. te underscore in dot properties. Everyone come back. Yeah, we have to configure this property file, guys, right? We need to configure this property file. That too for internationalization. That too for don't need of configuring every file, boss. If you configure base file, that is enough. Base file name, that is enough, right? When no locale is given, no matching locale is there, app will be taken. When matching locale information is given, specific will be taken. So that's why we have to configure the properties file. What's the next step? Configure property file by specifying just base property file name. message source class with fixed bean ID message source. Why fixed bean ID, sir? We don't use this bean explicitly. This will be used by internally by IOC container. That means we notice IOC container is internally calling what? ctx.getBean with fixed bean ID message source. First time I am saying take fixed bean ID. First time I am saying take fixed bean ID. Getting my point, guys? Message source, class name, base name, this one. No, even not even dot properties is required, guys. Not even dot properties is required. Base name, APP. That's it. Go to this new guys, others guys, Spring Bean configuration file, guys. What is this? Application context.exe. Say next. Here is my beans, guys. Here is my context. Say next to say finish. Say next to say finish. Configure properties files for IATN internationalization. Configure properties file for IATN for internationalization. Okay, bean ID is equal to fixed bean ID message source. We don't call ctx.getBean. Okay, when you call other method on container, that method internally calls ctx.getBean with bean ID. ctx.getBean with this is called internally, not explicitly by programmer. We should also continue the same bean ID or we should also continue the same bean ID or resource bundle message source class. Resource bundle message source. No need of configuring all the property file. If you can configure base name, guys, okay. Sir, that's what I'm saying, sir. This is fixed bean ID. Shivashankar, where you keep your brain, ra? Fixed bean ID, fixed bean ID. I said 20 times. Again, ask, it is fixed bean ID, sir. Where is your brain? You didn't observe this English wording? Fixed bean ID message source. Stupid fellow. Where you listen your class, Ra Babu? After listening entire Ramayana, you will ask, sir, is message source fixed bean ID? Then what donkeys and monkeys you are catching when I was shouting fixed bean ID for 10 times? Stupid fellow. In latest STS plugin, namespace selection option is not coming up. Okay, try to install bit one version less with one lesson version 2022 or 2021 Eclipse. It's coming. Fixed bean ID. Come on. Still anyone is having doubt? Listen class with mind, Ra Babu. Okay. Why it is fixed bean ID? I said we call other method. The other method internally calls ctx.getBean message source. So the internal method is we don't have access, but that will be called internally. So what is the option left? I should be an ID or not? Base name. Base name. Value is equal to com/nt/commons/app. Need not to give dot properties also. Just base file name is sufficient. Base file. Sorry, you are just giving base file name. No problem, Ra Babu. Okay. If you give base file name, based on the locale information we provide, it can locate the remaining properties file. It can locate the remaining property file. Right now, boss. Okay. You fixed bean ID. Message source. You fixed bean ID message source. Okay, guys. No user defined bean, guys. New class. no class. Got it, my dear? Tell me, guys. Spring I18N test. Spring I18N test. Main method. Main method. Okay. Main method. Okay. Read. Language, comma, country from end user. Country from end user. Read language, comma, country from end user. Scanner SC is equal to new scanner of system.in. New scanner of system.in. Here also, I want to create IOC container. What is this? Class path. Array, try with resource I'm using. CTX is equal to new class path. Okay. com/nt/cfz/ application context.xm. Application context. Open floor bracket, closing floor bracket. End of the try block. Catch. Exception E. E dot print stack. Yes. Right now, boss? If SC not equal to null. Okay, array null check is optional, guys. If you want, you can check. Otherwise, you can include. Sys out. Enter. Sys out. Enter. Country code. Country code. Tell me, boss. Spring country is equal to. Achha, first let me ask language code, guys. String lang is equal to sc dot next. Sys out. Enter country code. String country is equal to sc dot. Okay, guys. Prepare locale object having language, comma, country. Locale is equal to new locale of, tell me, lang, comma, country. So we are ready with the locale object. We are definitely ready with the locale object. What do you say, guys? We are definitely ready with the locale object. Yes, boss. Array, this is a predefined class. Locale is a predefined class that is there in java.util package. It's a predefined class taking language and country. Okay, now listen. Get messages from the IOC container based on the locale object data we pass. Locale object data we pass. Now listen. To get the Spring Bean class object based on the given bean ID. To get the Spring Bean class object based on the given bean ID. Who is there? Get bean method is there. CTX dot get bean method is there. Right now, boss? CTX dot get bean method is there. Similarly, to get the message from properties file according to the locale that is given. According to the locale that is given, we have CTX dot get message method is there. CTX CTX dot method is there. This is CTX dot get message method internally calls CTX dot get bean message, get bean with message source bean ID to locate the property file name and to get the messages from the locale specific properties file. To locate the property file name, base property file name, and to get the messages from what? Locale specific properties file. To get the messages from locale specific properties file. Check it out, guys. String MSG1 is equal to CTX dot get message. CTX dot get message code. Key was key value you have to pass. Key you have to pass. Tell me what is there. What is the key, common key in all the file? Wish dot message. Wish dot message key. Right now, I don't want to pass any arguments, guys. Any extra information you want to append to the message. Any extra information you want to append to the message. No. That's why I'm taking new object array empty string. Empty array I'm taking, boss. Locale. Anyhow, whatever locale object I prepared, I'm passing here. Submit this key according to this locale specific property file. Suppose I have given HIIN. So then it will be HIIN. Because of this, it will locate what? app underscore hi underscore in dot properties file. It submits this key, wish dot message key. What is the value we are having, boss? Subprabhat will be there. So Subprabhat value will come, Prabhat value will come. Right now, boss? The Subprabhat value will come. String a message to CTX dot get message. What is the key, guys? By dot message. Okay, I don't want to pass any arguments. Array, if in this object this is for to pass additional message. Suppose good morning is coming. Beside that, you want to get Raja. Good morning, Raja. Additional message you want to pass. Any additional message you want to pass, that array comes. I'll show that one. First, for the timing, you keep it empty array. Object array, guys. Along with the message from property file, if you want to pass any additional message, then that comes into picture. Then locale. Then locale. string. string. Sysout message 1 space message 2. Sysout message 1 space message 2. Sysout message 1 space message 2. Try block, catch block. There is no need of closing. Get message, we are not using get bean. Get message, we are not using get bean. You are not able to hear me. Mic is working properly, boss. Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Am I visible? Right click, run as Java application. Are there any beans to get? Are there any? Right now our requirement is getting message or getting bean. Right now our requirement is getting message from property file or getting bean. Stupid people. People ask very down. Why we are not using get bean? What is our agenda here? Getting locale specific messages displaying on the console. Then what is the need of bean? What you will do with bean? Right now requirement is that now, boss. FR, language code, country code. Tell me what is the configured base name? APP. So what happened? In the get message method, what we are passing? Okay, locale wish dot message. Now tell me what happened. Already base name is there. For the base name, locale data is appended. What is there? FR. Overall, it becomes what? APP underscore FR dot properties. In that property file, it submit this key. What is the key submitted? Wish dot message. Wish dot message submitted in French property file. What you will get? Bonjour. So what happened? In this variable, bonjour will be there or not? When I print it, bonjour will come or not? Same thing will happen second time. ctx.get message internally call ctx.get bean of message source. In that process, you will get base file name. In this get base file name. Collects the locale object data. What is locale object data contains? What this locale object data contains? FR, right? Stupid fellow. FR. Overall base for the base file name, what is appended? FR appended. Overall, it start looking for which property file? APP underscore FR dot properties. In that property file, what is the key it looks for? By dot message. In by dot message, what is there? Something is there. AU something. Okay, that will come and store into MSG variable 2. That will come and store into MSG variable 2. Let's print both variables. Let us print both variable values. Run as Java application. Okay, let's see, guys. Enter language code, FR. Enter country code, FR. Look at the messages. Bonjour. Came or not came? Labels of French file is coming or not? Labels of French file is coming or not? Okay, let's run the application. Enter language code, IN, HI. Country code, IN. Subprabhat. अलविदा बाद में आप मिलोंगी बाद में आप मिलूंगा okay fine it came now. This is first one, message one. This is message one. अलविदा बाद में आप मिलूंगा. I think something is gone wrong. Okay, fine. Next, language code DE. Okay, Guten Morgen, something else. PEIN. Subodaya Kaludam. Tarvata Kaludam is a Telugu word. Subodayam is also Telugu word. Goodbye is came in Telugu letters. But this is okay. Your core Java faculty might have given statement. Java is supporting Unicode character set. At least now you understood. Not while typing the application, guys. While rendering the output, you can use Unicode characters. While rendering the output, you can use Unicode characters. Right now, boss? Okay, now let me prove this ctx.get message is internally calling ctx.get bean method with fixed bean ID. Get bean method with fixed bean ID. To get the source code, function F3 came. But that is calling one more method, function F3. Okay. Let's go for implementation of this method, guys. Open implementation. Okay. Go to the top, guys. Go to the top. Somewhere I found that. Yeah, see, guys. Message underscore source underscore bean underscore name. Message source is there now, boss. Fixed bean ID is there or not there? Fixed bean ID is there or not there? That's why we are supposed to pass the same bean ID, boss. We are supposed to pass same bean ID, boss. Sir, I have given something which is not matching. X, Y. APP underscore X underscore file is there. APP underscore X underscore Y dot property file is there, guys. There, guys. Not there. When not there, what happens, guys? English base property file will be picked up now, no error. Base means default property file will be picked up or not. The base property file, nothing but default property file will be picked up or not. Anything not matching base property file. That's why generally in base property file we keep English labels because that's the most common language. HIFR. Good morning, goodbye, see you later. Good morning, goodbye, see you later. Right now, boss. English labels came because HI underscore FR dot properties is there or not there? Not there, na boss. Okay. How inputs values are connected to code from scanner. Satish, why you are this much dumb? Are you alive? Are you dead? Country, language is collected, country is collected, both are kept in local object, and local object is passed here, dirty fellow. Local object is passed here, dirty fellow. Where you keep the brains, Babu? Early morning brain off. This much clearly I passed here, Babu. Yes, na? Once again, I am giving the flow. ctx.getMessage method. Internally, first call ctx.getBean message source. Fixed bean ID message source. In that process from here, it gets the base property file. Base property file name and location. That one. Local object data is appended. Already APP is there. Local object is, let us assume, HIIN. APP underscore HI underscore IN. It will get. For that one, having that name, it looks for properties file. Are you understanding my statement? Muthiar Khan, this is a big method. Can't it append underscore symbol? Muthiar Khan, why you will feel like this? This is predefined method or user-defined method. This much big method cannot append underscore symbols automatically. What nonsense you will talk, worst fellow. A predefined method cannot append underscore symbols. When you give base name, when you give local object data, can't it prepare one small string appending underscore symbols? Come on, guys. Where happens to your common sense and presence of mind? Why are you behaving this much dim? What new point, worst fellow? Predefined method won't have logics. As part of logics, underscores appending is a big task. As part of internal logic that is there in a predefined method, appending underscores is a new logic. What core Java you studied, waste fellow? Underscoring appending is a rocket science. Come on, guys. Okay. Now property file is identified. Okay. In that property file, it submits the key wish.message. Where is the underscore wish.message? This message has come. What is that? Subh Prabhat. Subh Prabhat in Unicode character, nothing but Hindi message. That Hindi message will come and store in MSG one variable, and we are displaying. Same thing happens for the second one also. Same thing happens for the second one also. At least now you convinced why we should give fixed bean ID, guys. Fixed bean ID message source. Why? Because we are not calling ctx.getBean, passing the bean ID. ctx.getMessage is called by programmer. That method internally calling ctx.getBean method. So that too with fixed bean ID, that method is called. That's why. Sir, what's the use of this? For example, I am taking one extra message, flower bracket 0. Like this, five arguments we can take in every message, guys. 5 arguments I can take in every message. These are extra arguments. Suppose not only I want to get good morning, I want to get some name that is dynamically passed. That dynamic name you can pass here. In this array, we can pass total 5 elements, 0 to 4 index. If you take 5 arguments in the message, right now, how many arguments are taken? 1 argument. So how many values we passed, guys? Raja. So here also, for second message also, I kept flower bracket 0. Like this, maximum 5 arguments can be there, guys. Here also, Raja. But listen, these arguments we can pass only in English, not in other language. If you want to pass in other language, take the support of Unicode characters. HIIF. Tell me, Subhaprabhat Raja, Alvinge Raja. If you don't pass, we can remove that. No, sir. It is empty, at least empty array you have to pass. Because it's a 3-param method. When method is 3-param, can you ignore the params? Okay. Can you ignore the param? This is what you studied in core Java. Method is 3-param. And you can pass only 2-param. Can you make it as 2-param method? This is what you studied in core Java. We don't have overloaded 2-param method. We have only 3-param method. I am not ready with the second param. At least meaningful default value you have to pass na, boss. Meaningful dummy value you have to pass na. Someone say that, why don't you pass 2 params? My dear fellows. What core Java you studied, shameless people. If you pass null, you will get null pointer exception. Right now, boss? If you pass, you will get null pointer exception. Someone is asking, can you get params in specific language? Okay, then you start writing in the place of Raja, write Unicode characters. In the place of Raja, plus writing Unicode characters. Yes, boss. Configured application. Application is ready. Okay. Application name, guys. New string array. All financial services applications are there in Spring. Paytm application, Google Pay application, all these are there in Spring. Okay. And Ranjit Kumar, company to company projects names will change. Don't take blindly names. Subhash Sharma, there are many names and many labels you have to take in property file. Many names means many labels you have to take. Satish, why? For internationalization, okay, we cannot use context colon place property placeholder. For internationalization, this is the only way to use. For internationalization, this is the only way. If you go for property placeholder, it can recognize one property file at a time. But here, if you give the base name, based on the local object data you supply, it will recognize all the property files. It will recognize all the property files. Right now, boss? Okay, develop the application, run the application. Develop the application, run the application. Getting my point? Okay, in this example, I'm not collecting from end user, guys. I'm collecting local information as a command line argument. I hope you are intelligent. Command line arguments are scanner, one and the same, right? Okay, in this example, we are using command line arguments in the whatever I am giving to you. Okay, this one. What is the difference between ctx.getMessage and ctx.getBean methods? The ctx.getBean method takes the given bean ID and returns Spring Bean class object reference. Takes given Spring Bean ID and returns Spring Bean class object reference. Where ctx.getMessage method takes the given key and locale object, and gets message from the properties file according to the locale object data that is passed. This is to get Spring Bean class object reference. This is to get a message from property file according to the key that we passed. Note, ctx.getMessage method internally calls ctx.getBean method having fixed bean ID message source. Just know I confirmed it or not. Now let us observe the flow of execution, guys. Flow of execution. A, run the application. B, control comes to main method. C, container creation and in-memory metadata of XML. By container creation having in-memory metadata of XML file. C. Next, D, guys. D. There is no component scanning, guys. Why? There are no user-defined beans. So that's why pre-instantiation of singleton scope beans will take place. As part of pre-instantiation, this class is loaded, object is created, injected with property file. We have injected base property file. We have literally solidly injected base properties file. Agree with me, guys? We have literally solidly injected base properties file. Super means super. That is D, guys. That is D. A, B, C, D here. After that, what happens, guys? After that, what happens? E. Array, that object is kept in the internal cache of IOC container. In the internal cache of IOC container. Super. F. Where is F? We are calling ctx.getMessage method. ctx.getMessage method. F. G. Internally call ctx.getBean message source to get resource bundle message source object having the base name APP. Base name has come. APP. I collects the locale object data and allocates locale specific property file by mixing the locale info with base file name info. What is base file name info? APP. Locale info is what? hi_in. So overall you will get what? com/nt/commons/app_hi_in dot properties. app_hi_in dot properties. Got it, my dear? Yeah, we got the name and location of base property. Locale specific property file. Base file name from resource bundle source message source object. Okay, hi_in came from locale specific. Someone is shocked how it will be appended. Now you got how it will be appended. Okay. Super guy. Now it will go to that properties file. Yes. There it has submitted the key. Wish.message key. Got Subprabhat message as Unicode character content, and that is given there. K. Message 1 there. K. Same thing happens for second one. Second ctx.getMessage, and we are printing it. When you print it, you will get the output. L. When you print it, you will get the output. Yeah, anything great in the flow of execution, guys? Anything great in the flow of execution? Okay, suppose I have not given fixed bean ID. Same thing I have explained, same thing, double confirmation. Suppose I have not given fixed bean ID, wantedly given wrong bean ID. Let's see what happens. Run the application. Country code IN, HI, IN. What happened? Exception na boss. No message found under code wish dot message for locale HI underscore this. Why? Base property file is not located, Ra Babu. Base property file is not located. When not located, no question of submitting key, no question of getting the value. At least now you realize here fixed bean ID should be given because we don't call ctx.getBean. ctx.getMessage internally call ctx.getBean. DED. German related messages are coming or not, guys? Okay. Instead of this, I try to configure by using property placeholder. This is only pure property file, guys. Location. com/nt/app. com/nt/commons/app. Right click, run as Java application. Coming a file not found exception. Okay, 1 minute. I will give dot properties. Dot properties. IIT test. Country code X, Y. No message found. No message found. Because it is not having ability of what? Collecting the base name, collecting local object data, pointing to specific local specific properties file. We don't have any facility. That's why we cannot use this one in what? Internationalization. It is just for simple property file configuration, not for internationalization related properties file, not for internationalization related properties file. Everyone getting my point there, guys? This is also clear. What is the difference between context colon property placeholder tag or @property source annotation and resource bundle message source style based properties file configuration. What is the difference between context colon property placeholder, public property source annotation, and resource bundle message source based property file configuration? Properties file configuration. Getting my point there, guys? Properties file configuration. Can be used to configure simple properties file. In Spring applications whose values or messages can be injected to Spring Bean properties using @value and annotation plus placeholders. placeholders. Here, while configuring the properties file, we must specify dot properties extension. Dot properties extension. Compulsory we should specify dot properties extension. Right, boss. Resource bundle message source will be configured as the Spring Bean with the fixed bean ID. With the fixed bean ID message source. With the fixed bean ID message source. Message source. To configure the specifying the name and location of base properties file of I18N implementation. Okay, here we need not to give dot properties extension while configuring the dot properties. While configuring the base properties. While configuring the base properties. Are you getting my point there, guys? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Resource bundle message source. Comfortable, guys? Here we need not to give dot properties extension while configuring the base properties. While configuring the base properties file. Clear, my dear? Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, enjoy today's session. You got the idea about internationalization? Super, guys. Let me upload the document. Enjoy learning. If you enjoy learning, subject becomes easy. Don't do it like a job duty. Enjoy the learning process. Try to learn internals. That gives more kick for the learning process. Since I'm teaching internals, you might be enjoying what's happening, what's not happening. Right? Tell is interesting, core Java is interesting, advanced Java is interesting. Which is interesting? Springa, because I am asking, right? If core Java faculty task, core Java is good, right, boss? Yeah, all dots will be connected in my class. No step 1, step 2, step 3, guys. In my class, all dots will be connected so that you will get the complete story. Juice framework is also based on Spring framework. Right, my dear. Sachin Jajo, thank you for liking our work. Gaurav, Amirpet won't offer system design classes, boss. System designing, there are some exams you have to prepare. As part of preparation, you will get system design knowledge. System design separate coaching won't be there. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.